My name's Helen, I'm the Doody Stitcher. My pronouns are she, her. It is Thursday the 1st of September today, and we're going to pull a tarot card. See what we get. Ace of Pence. Pentacles. I always say pence. I don't know if that's right. Pence. The Pentacles suit is all about finances, your financial journey, and the Ace is the start of that journey. So let's have a look what it says. I've had a little change around, so I'll put that there, and we'll get out my book. Hand appears out of the sky holding a giant gold coin above a garden. This ace shows a path opening up before you, one that can change your financial future for the better. Ahead, everything is blossoming. Say yes to the opportunity and begin moving towards a brighter, abundant life. This card signifies a new financial beginning, a change is offered, perhaps a new job or promotion. A fresh financial start. You can get on the right path once and for all. This card marks the potential for prosperity, good news about money. It may also indicate a financial improvement that comes from an unexpected source, which I think is quite apt for the first of the month. 1st of September, and September always feels like that like back to school feeling, and even though it's not the start of the calendar year, it seems like the start of the goal year, maybe, like getting all, I remember just getting like new pens and pencils and having everything set up ready to achieve what you're going to achieve. So yeah, let me know if that speaks to you. So it's been 3 weeks since I last filmed because we got sort of out of sync there. So let's see what I've been working on. So my first project, I'll take this off because you kind of can't see it. This is my progress on Relax, Relate, Release from the Shaded Stitchery. That's hard to say. I am doing this on 28 count even weave, 1/1 with the called for threads. So I got quite a lot done. I think I was just here. I just done the bottom of Relate before, so I managed to get this done and this done, and it was quite fun to work on. Just a little piece. I've really worked on little pieces. But yes, enjoying that. My next one that I worked on is Gather Here by Liz Matthews. I am doing this on 25 count ish, not entirely sure, like a band. So it's finished at either end, and I'm gonna finish it with like little pull bar. I don't know. But I did like a lot more of the branches and these leaves, and I started on the words because I really like that colour and I wanted to start on that colour. So yeah, this is on 25 count. It is like a linen weave band, and I'm not using the called for. What am I using? I'm using the uncalled for colours of Classic Colourworks Deep Fennel and Classic Colourworks Bejeweled, which I think are just scrummy together. And I think that's 1/1. Oh, pretty sure it's 1/1. I always forget with some of those like in between counts where you could probably do 2 or 1, and then I usually I like get one thread and I use the loop method, and then I realize, oh, that's way too puffy, and then I just take it out. But then I've just got one thread, so I just unloop it and start stitching again. that's usually how it goes when I forgot. When I've left a project, you can't really see the variegation in that. There's not too much variegation in the fennel, but you can see like the lighter stitching on the top compared to the bottom of this leaf. It's really pretty. So yeah, that is that. And then the other one that I've been working on is Roca Pier from Trueveil Stitch Kits. I am working on this for a lady who can't stitch it herself. It's 18 count and she finds that hard to see, so I'm stitching it for her and sending it back to her for her to enjoy. So I've got a lot done, which I'm really pleased about. I think this cloud and the more of the lighthouse, like the outline of this section of the sky because it's a sunset, and then just tons of fill-in for the other two colours of the sky, and it's going, I think it's going a lot quicker than my other one from Trueveil, Sunny St Mary's, because the sky is just all the one blue colour. So this one's going quicker, which I'm glad about because Jill probably wants it back as soon as I can. But this line here is like the mid of the pattern, and then so we've got the sun setting over the sea. So yeah, I'm really pleased with the progress of that. And I've had a change around in my room, if you can tell. So this room is the spare room / office / now my stitching room. It was just kind of a dumping room and a temporary office, but now that I'm permanently working from home, Alex is working from home 2 days a week and hopefully going to get a new job where he will be fully remote. We needed to like make the room more permanent rather than just sat among boxes and everything. So we've moved our desks from one side to the other where it makes more sense. We have what I'm sitting on now is a guest bed because we didn't have a spare bed for anyone to come and stay. Not that it really mattered, but now that people can come and stay, we like to have people stay. So it's a single bed that turns into a double bed. I have brought my Lowry stand up here with a chair so I can stitch up here. So the living room downstairs, like I feel it's not taking up as much space and it's just a living room now. It's got Anna's toys in it, but it feels much better. I don't really know why, but in between like sending emails, waiting for responses, I can put in a length of thread, which is really nice. And we also got wardrobes for this room because we had no storage in here whatsoever. So I got one part of the wardrobe for all my stash, and it's so much nicer. The way it's organised now is really nice. So I did my Pip and Chip video a good couple of months ago now. And while my Pip and Chips are the same, the rest of my organisation system is slightly different now. So let me know if you want an updated version of that. I said at the time it would probably change, and it has. I mean, we moved the desks on our week off, and I thought I had everything in place, and then once the desks had found their home, really, I was like, oh well, now I need to get the wardrobes. So the desks stayed where they are, but the rest of the room that got organised then had to be unorganised to build the wardrobes, etc. So yeah, I've been able to put a few more lengths of floss in now that that's semi-done. There's still things to do. The desk that Alex's work had given to him during the pandemic is too big now for the room, so we're waiting for that to get picked up. It's taking up a lot of room, and then I can like get a nice little side table for patterns and scissors and whatever else. And then when anybody stays, it's a bedside table. So yeah, I guess I kind of got into haul, and I didn't really mean to. I have started something this morning. All 5 stitches of it. Thrilling. So last night I was messaging Amie, Pearls and Ponderings, and she is away on holiday on a little trip with her family to North Wales, and she visited an LNS there, and she picked up Sleeping Bee and got it all kitted up, and she's very excited about it. So we are selling this together. She is literally trying to find some smaller needles in North Wales so she can start this, because we are having a sale together. If you are stitching this or you would like to join us, we are hashtagging Sleeping Bee September sale, because we started it on the 1st of September, or at least I have. And I'm really excited about this because I just love this pattern and I've been wanting to start it, and now I have an excuse to. So yeah, really, really small start, but it counts, doesn't it? You've put the stitches in. You can say that you started it on the 1st of September. So this is on 40 count. The pattern calls for 40 count, but this is Cafe au Lait. It's the same fabric I'm doing my Singer Sampler series on, and I just have enough left to do this, and then it will, that way it fits into a 8-inch hoop very nicely. I tried looking at other counts and over 1 and over 2, and this was the best way. So I'd already kitted it up, so I'm just going along with it. I think there's a few substitutions because of supplier issues, but I think that's okay. Yeah, so join us if you like. I'll put something on my Instagram. And then the other sale that we are doing, I talked about it last week, but we hadn't really, last video, but we hadn't really nailed down the details. But we both want to start Autumn Queen by Mirabilia in October for our birthdays. So I think since we're doing Sleeping Bee September, we're going to do Autumn Queen October sale. So I'm going to start that on the 1st of October for my birthday month. If Amie is joining me on the 1st, or she's waiting till her birthday. But please feel free to join in that one as well if you have Autumn Queen by Mirabilia. I think it's one of the out of print ones, but it's floating around there. If you have it in your stash, kitted up, if you started it and you want to work on it, please feel free to join. So that will be October, and again I'll put a little post on my Instagram about that. Yeah, I like some sales. I like sales that don't have like deadlines. Not deadlines, but like the Stitching Book Club ones, when a piece comes out every so often, so you feel like you have to finish the first piece. Like, I like starting with a group and then seeing how we all go. I mean, I think this stuff that I should be selling and everybody's way finished now. Anyway, that was fun. So that was kind of my plans. Yeah. It's a start. I'll get more done today because baby's at Grandad's house. So yeah, I think that was all my progress. I've had a few bits of haul. I mean, if you don't include furniture galore, actual stitching haul. So hello Hinny, she's not a cross stitcher. I follow her on my other Instagram page, but she was having a de-stash, mostly of yarn, so I got some yarn for my mum, but she had these pins that I'm going to turn into needle minders. So there's two little smiley hearts and one that says naps, and I love naps. And they're just the acrylic, so I find them much easier to turn into needle minders than metal enamel pins. So they were them, and then my lovely friend Amie at Hello Treacle had some new needle minders. So these are recycled offcuts of fabric. So it's like a blue one with purple, and it's just like on a button, on like a button back, and resin, and then just a magnet on the back. So she had some of them, so I got some in some colours that I didn't have already. I like to match my needle minders with my project. Does anybody else? So it's like a blue with like little bits of purple in. Ooh. Green one. Green is my favourite colour, and I don't have a green needle minder, so that was necessary. And then purple with like a lightning bolt. Very cool. Love a good thunderstorm. Amie also does lots with laser cut plywood, and she has these off cuts that she sells. So they're like little 10mm circles. I'm just trying to reduce waste, so I'm going to use them probably as backs for my needle minders. So there's a little bag of 10mm and a little bag of 25mm circles, which I will probably like cover with fabric or paint something or do something on to make that a front of a needle minder. I really like making needle minders. I don't think I'd be any good at selling them, but I like making them for myself and to send to friends who probably very gracious and just keep them in a drawer somewhere because they're probably not very good. And we went to the range this weekend and I got these super cute little bobbins. I'll probably use them for finishing, but I thought I can't let them go away. Lots of different teeny sizes, big sizes. Oh, Amie also sent me this in my order from her. It's a little like embroidery template. I haven't embroidered in so long, and embroidery scares me. Cross stitching, it's like you stay in the boxes, like you colour inside the lines. Embroidery's a bit rebellious for me, but I will give it a go. And I just like that, the sentiment, keep it simple. Maybe I will keep it simple. I'll just do some long stitches in some of my favourite colours. Maybe some satins. I got some new DMC satins as well. I haven't shown you. I just put them straight in my Bisley. But yeah. Oh, and I got a 5-inch hoop for a secret project. I think that's it. I feel there should be more. I feel like I really missed something. Because I now have to sit here on the bed because there's no real room between my desk and the end of the bed anymore. I had to move the artwork, and I have misplaced my Move Forward in Love little tiny hoop. It is somewhere. I feel like it's under the bed, but I can't get the bed out until they take that table away, take the desk away, which will be tomorrow. So I think that's it. Don't be scared that went missing. Sorry for the ramble. I guess all it's just to say, if you want to join in some sales, hit up me and Amie on Instagram and we'll have some. So yeah, that was it. I'm gonna go find some lunch and get this edited and up. I hope you're all well. Happy stitching. Bye.